Hello, word nerds, and welcome to Word Wednesday on mollyshaffer.com, the Right Plan blog. So, today I want to talk about how I come up with a story idea, and I'm going to give you 3 different ways that I write a story. The first way I want to talk about is what's trending. So, a lot of times, people will look at the trends on social media, and in like 2019, I don't know if you're a parent of a middle school kid or an elementary school kid, but there were a ton of kids making slime, playing with slime, looking at slime. It was slime all the time, and it actually gave me an idea to write a middle school book that was based off of the main character of Slime. It's the second book in one of my middle grade series. I also watch a lot of Netflix, and when I'm watching Netflix, I tend to watch sweet romances and young adult and different things that I write in, and I call this research, though my husband would probably beg to differ. I still swear it's research. Another way that I find different book ideas is I do pray about it. Before 2010, I solely focused on writing books that were based off of what was trending. And though the books were great, I didn't really feel like they were authentic. And so I had to come to a place where I figured out why I was writing. Why was I writing these books? What was the point of my art? What was the point of writing books that I really wasn't getting paid for? And it boiled down to the fact that I don't write these books for myself. Even though I was created to write books, I write these books for God, to honor God. So now when I write books, I determine, is this a book that would be honoring to God? Is this a book that would honor the craft that He gave me? Is this a book that would honor the art form? And if it is, I tend to talk to my tribe of people and I ask them if they think the book idea is a good one or not. And if they give me the 2 thumbs up, then I plot it out a little bit, but I'm more of a kind of fly by the seat of my pants writer. I'm what we call a planster, where I plot a little bit, but I really love to see how the story takes shape. And so if I can write for an entire page and I can come up with the characters and the characters' names come to me, and then I can actually see these characters in my head and they kind of start talking to me, but not like in a schizophrenic way, but just talking to me inside of my head, I know that my story has feet and I go with it. The last thing I do is I dream about what I write. Now, let's not get weirded out, but I dream some very funky, weird dreams. Like, one of the dreams that I have recurring over and over again is nightmares about teaching. And a nightmare that I have about teaching is that my kids just don't listen to me. And I'm telling them, like, hey, open your Chromebook, or hey, open your textbook, or hey, take out your book and let's start reading. And they're so defiant. They start throwing stuff. They throw the book. They throw the computer. They throw their desks. And all the while I'm doing this, my door opens to my classroom and this masked, hockey mask, chainsaw wielding enemy starts chasing me around the room while the kids are still throwing stuff. It's not a dream I like to have, but I have it often. Now, those are not the dreams I like to write about, but there are times when I have dreams that are just so vivid and so real that I have to get up and write the idea out, because it may very well be the next book that I'm going to write. And dreaming actually helped me a lot over the past month, because I was really stuck on the sweet romance that I just finished writing. It was the second romance I'd ever written, and I loved this story, and I had this plot and this idea of where I wanted it to go, but it just felt really flat, and honestly, I almost wanted to give up. And whenever that happens, I know that I need to pray and I need to get some guidance and just let my brain rest a little bit. And so I prayed that night, and then I went to bed, and I seriously had this crazy, vivid, amazing dream that I'm not going to tell you about, because if I told you about it, I would spoil the twist in my book, and I'm not going to do that. So dreams actually help me a lot too when I'm writing. So, in closing, authors have a lot of different ways that they come up with books. Sometimes they listen to music, and not gonna lie, music is a big thing for me. I have playlists that I listen to, and those playlists definitely drive my books. But in the end, whatever works for you, you need to find your reason why. Why are you writing? Why is your book so important? Why does this story need to be told? And if you can do that, dear reader, you have become a genuine bona fide word nerd, and you need to write that story. So write on, my dear, write on.